Wednesday, specifically the San Gabriel Valley Mountains or San Gabriel Mountains, as well as Antelope Valley. And storm hazards could bring flash flooding, strong gusts of wind, and even lightning in those locations. But for the rest of us in Southern California, we could have pockets of precipitation as early as tomorrow morning, later in the morning. Zone forecast for today's weather: coastal areas 71 degrees, also same temperature in downtown LA. San Fernando Valley 76, they got to a high of 107. Orange County inland 75, 77 in the Inland Empire, and high desert 85 degrees, 104 for a high there. As we wrap, these are your forecasted highs for tomorrow: Oxnard 77, Long Beach 91, Chino 99, and Big Bear 70 degrees for a forecasted high, along with possible lightning and thunderstorms. We're going to track that coming up. Back to you at the desk, Mike and Cher.
All right, Jean, thank you. And many people hope to take advantage of the holiday today, but Mother Nature had other plans. The extreme heat making it pretty unbearable to even take a walk with your dog. And the danger is not over yet. This continued heat wave means there's plenty of fuel for possible wildfires.
Lindsay Pena live in Granada Hills tonight with the latest. Lindsay.
Yeah, Cher, Micah, this is one of the areas firefighters are keeping a very close eye on. The heat, coupled with all that dry vegetation right now, has them on high alert. And people are just doing their best to stay safe until it cools down. The heat wave continues throughout Southern California.
The past week, it's just been super hot, so we've been blasting the AC like 24 hours a day.
People in Granada Hills waited till the sun started to go down to walk their dogs and get in some exercise at a local trail.
We don't go out in the day because the pavement is super, super hot, so it's not good for their paws.
Very hot. Very hot. I try to be safe, and I always use my hat and long sleeve and with my water.
Earlier in the day, we found folks in Santa Clarita trying to find a balance between staying safe and staying active.
I normally carry a little towel with me, wet it when I can, put it over my head. You know, this bald head don't help nothing either, but it's okay.
We want to take advantage of the morning and make sure my players are hydrated as well.
Over the next few days, the National Weather Service is warning of elevated fire weather and the potential for thunderstorms in parts of the Antelope Valley and San Gabriel Mountains.
Over the past several weeks, it's been very hot, and this fuel moisture is at an all-time low. That does have concern. That could have a potential for starting any brush fire in any capacity. LA
County Fire Captain David Dantic says they're closely monitoring conditions and ready to go at a moment's notice.
We are concerned about the vulnerability and instability of the weather. This could have a potential for dry lightning and thunderstorms, and a potential for multiple dry lightning strikes in the areas.
Now, until we see some significant cooling, LA County has a number of cooling centers all over the place. There is a full list on their website, as well as a list of pools and splash pads. All of those you can go to for free. It's lacounty.gov. For now, that is the latest from Granada Hills. Lindsay Pena, KTLA 5 News. Back to you guys in the studio.
Lindsay, thank you. Smooth sailing at LAX tonight as a very mellow Labor Day travel weekend comes to a close. Millions of travelers took to the skies over the holiday weekend, including nearly 2 million who passed through LAX. And on the roads, we were expecting heavier than normal rush hour traffic across SoCal today, but it looks like many families stayed local this Labor Day.
Sandra Mitchell spoke to travelers and joins us live from LAX. Sandy?
Cher and Micah, it looks kind of busy behind us, right? But these are my people, the people who try to eke that last little bit out of their holiday vacation. We've got some late flights arriving here at the airport tonight, but for the most part, it was pretty calm here at LAX. The summer getaway season officially ends with more than 17 million travelers flying this holiday weekend. Long lines, frustrated travelers, flight delays? Not at LAX, not today.
First time I can remember, coming to the airport, no crowds, no car backups. We just rolled on in and we came all the way from Pasadena, and we got here in about a half an hour.
It was a short 3-day getaway for many and a chance to say goodbye to summer.
It was smooth, no traffic. We got like an hour and a half still free time. We can go eat some lunch and food, so yeah, we did good.
On most LA freeways, it was full speed ahead, despite a 10-cent a gallon jump in gas prices in the past week. 50 million across the U.S. were on the road for the long weekend. CHP doing maximum enforcement targeting impaired drivers through midnight tonight.
I travel all the way from China to Korea. And
we found Yolanda Wu on her way back to college on the East Coast, traveling 30 hours with about 300 pounds of luggage.
And then here in LA, and I'm going to Boston.
And almost everyone we encountered at LAX was in a good mood.
Very, very stressful.
Except for Jasmine Doyle, trying to get back to the UK for a family emergency after flying from Sydney to LA, and then a flight delay that meant a missed flight. Jasmine now being rerouted through New York.
I've never missed a flight in my life, but I was told, go here, go there, go here, go there, and it was like, get the shuttle bus. They took me to the wrong terminal, and then they were like, gates are closed, you should have known.
A long 2 days of travel for Jasmine. She's on her way to New York right now. There were some thunderstorms in the Midwest that did cause some flight problems across the country, but for the most part, it has been wheels down here at LAX with very few flight delays. We're live at the airport tonight. I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News, Mike and Cher. And back to you.
Thank you, Sandra. Now to breaking news in South LA, where 2 LA County Sheriff's deputies have been involved in an accident. Both of them hurt, both rushed to the hospital. The collision involving the sheriff's cruiser and another car happened just before 9:10 tonight on 98th and Vermont. Sky 5 was over the scene as officials investigate the crash. We are told the driver of the other vehicle is a possible DUI suspect and ran off from the scene. The condition of the deputies unclear at this hour.
Fighting for justice and for education. And for education.
From coast to coast, Labor Day demonstrations took place today, including dozens of rallies in the Southland. Labor activists and union leaders hit the streets of LA and Orange County as a show of solidarity for the nationwide movement dubbed Stop the Billionaire Takeover. Their goals include protecting and defending Medicaid and Social Security, as well as funding schools, health care, and housing for all.
We are in a crisis, folks. They are, in the meantime, what are they doing? They're gutting our services. They're gutting our jobs. 700 rural hospitals because of the Medicaid cuts. They're firing federal workers who keep our communities going.
The rallies also demanded the government stop the attacks on immigrants, Black, Indigenous, and trans people.
Police are investigating the death of a 35-year-old man found today at MacArthur Park Lake. The LAPD says the call came in around 11:30 this morning. It is not clear if the man drowned. Video from Sky 5 shows a police tent set up on the edge of the lake. That section of the park was closed off for a time. The LAPD says the death investigation is now underway.
Homicide detectives are investigating the death of a man at the annual Burning Man Festival in the Nevada desert. Washoe County Sheriff's officials were notified last night about a man, quote, lying in a pool of blood. The victim's identity is unknown, as is his cause of death. Authorities believe it was an isolated crime. Officials say the investigation is complicated as the festival ended today and the temporary city will be gone in a matter of days. Burning Man officials say they are cooperating with law enforcement.
The parents of 3 children injured in a pursuit crash on Friday are speaking out after a man carjacked their vehicle and led police on a pursuit with the kids trapped inside that car.
Oh no! Oh no, there's a crash.
This was the chaotic scene. Investigators say just before 7 Friday night, a man jumped into the family's car and drove